Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Tuesday, July the 2nd, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. I want to first off by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session today. The Dow's up 44, the Nasdaq is up 10.5, the Russell's up 3. S&P's up 6.5. We take a look at some of the different sectors here across the board. The financials are strong today. The FAS is up $1.24 from the opening price. You have some action in the real estate stocks and the IYR. Energy stocks are doing good today as crude oil is strong. If you guys recall, we've been talking about the crude oil looking to make a move over that 98 handle. We got a break over 98 today and actually almost hit I believe 99 and some change. Let me take a look at my bottom screen here real quick. Crude oil hit a high today of 99.17, folks. Again, we got to keep an eye on this crude oil. It's starting to look a bit interesting here. Some weak sectors today on the board. We have the commodities are down a bit. GLD, GDX, and that's pretty much about it. But most of the sectors are up across the board, change from open. If we take a look at the gold, GLD is down 62 cents. GDX gold miners are down 78 cents. JJC copper is down 22 cents. Silver SLV is down 17 cents. We're seeing some strength in the dollar. We're seeing some weakness in the euro. Treasury bonds, TLT's up 17 cents. And then, of course, USO for crude oil is up 37 cents. Let's take a look at the screen here. I have the closing prices, which we use to track the ES and the futures here. ES, you can see the closing prices. We had a nice little move out the gate. It's been trading sideways. We'll take a look at the candlestick chart shortly. If you take a look at the 15-minute chart of the ES closing price, you can see we're just kind of floating higher, pulled back a bit. The 5-minute chart on the Russell, nice uptrend. Uptrend broke here about, let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, about 35 minutes ago. We've been moving down since. Got to make sure to see if this is going to be a little higher pivot low that gets put in. And then the NASDAQ, which had a nice little move off the open like the other indices, pushed to new highs, then faded back down. So let's take a look at the charts now, starting off with the ES 15-minute chart. All right, we held this nice little range here overnight down here around 1605. You can see on the 30-minute chart, we got a nice little bounce right at the open, rallied all the way to the top of the resistance around 1618, and we got rejected right there. So where does that level actually come from for those ranges? Well, if you take a look at the screen here, I'm going to zoom in real quick. You can see on the 15-minute chart, which is zoomed out from like a little bird's eye view here, 1606 was the bottom, was the support level from the consolidation we had before we broke out yesterday. We actually hit that when we sold off to the close, it held there, and then we held that level right into the open, and then resistance comes from this consolidation we had right here. That should have made the market move higher, but we actually had some sellers come in and knock the market back down. And you can see that little price zone is going to be a resistance band, and you can see how it got respected today. So now if I zoom into the 15-minute chart, we're going to be looking to see if the market can hold above this 1613 level right here from this little prior resistance, now support. All right, I'm actually going to put that trend line in there right now, that little support level. We're actually going to see if the market can hold above this 1613 level. If we go hold above the 1613 level, that'll be pretty good, and we should make a move possibly back up towards those 1618s. Looking at the 5-minute chart on the ES, again, this little band that I have marked on the chart is important to watch, so keep an eye on the 1613, 1614 area. We break below that, watch the 1611. We break below 1611, we could head back down towards these 1608, 1606s. Again, I think the market's looking pretty good. You do have some nice sectors moving across the board. We're actually long some stocks, which I'll go over here shortly. Let's take a look at the ETFs here real quick first. So starting off with the triple Qs. All right, NASDAQ 100 ETF triple Qs getting rejected right here at the 7210 level, which was a level from yesterday. If we could get above the 72 level and hold, that would be pretty good. If we can make a move back up towards 7230. Yesterday's highs. If we don't get back over 72.10, we'll be looking for a move back down towards the bottom of this little range. It looks like we're trying to establish here around the 7170. Taking a look at the IWM, the Russell 2000, gap down. Nice little move off the lows from the gap down. And then it's getting rejected right here around the 98.90 area, all right, which was some intraday resistance yesterday. And if we continue to fade off those highs, we'll be looking for a move back down towards the open price around 98.16. Last but not least, the SPY. All right, the S&P 500 ETF, of course, looks the same way the ES does. SPY is getting rejected at the same area the NASDAQ is getting rejected at the Qs. At this little pivot level that we had yesterday kind of afternoon there. It was 162.20. If we get above 162.20, we're going to be looking for a move up towards 162.48. All right, and if we don't get a move back up there and we start fading to the downside, we're going to be looking for a move back towards the previous day's close around 161.35. There are some stocks that are looking pretty good. All right, some stocks that we're watching this morning are the agricultural stocks here. For example, Monsanto. We've been tracking this morning. We're actually long Monsanto in the MyWallStreetTV.com trading room right now at 98.04. You can see on the 5-minute chart. Let me zoom this in real quick. On the 5-minute chart, the stock had a nice little move out of the gate, pulled back in, consolidated in the range between 97.60 and 97.80, 98. We got long over the trigger of 98, and we worked to stop around 97.80. You can see that's not hit, so we're still in this trade right now, and now it's looking pretty good. We're also long some potash around 37.98. This one, we're looking to see if it could try to pick up some momentum with the Monsanto trade. But it's having some trouble around the 200-day moving average that it's been holding below for the past couple sessions here. As you can see, it's been holding below the 200-day moving average since last week, Thursday. What else do we have going on today? Amazon, definitely a stock that we have to bring to the table and mention because we have been talking about Amazon for the past month or so, showing you guys how it's been showing some relative strength compared to the markets. And if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, for those of you guys that watch the after the bell market summary videos and pay attention to our analysis, you guys will know that. But Amazon, ever since it broke out of this nice little downward bullish channel, has been on our radar. See, it rallied up, pulled back, held, rallied up, pulled back, held, and now it gave a nice little trigger for a long. And now it's going to try to trigger. Actually, it's trading above 285. So if we could close above 285, this little high right here, that would be pretty good. Either way, if you've been following our analysis, you guys know we've been on top of Amazon, and we hope that you guys are on top of it as well and making some profits along with us. What else? Aside from that, that's about it. Hope you guys have a great trading day. We'll catch you guys after the close, after the bell market summary. Make sure you check out the website, wallstreettrading.com. And if you're interested in joining our prop firm, give me a shout at ccooper at wallstreettrading.com. We have offices in New York and Miami. Have a great day, folks. Cheers.